So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Manchester United.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. But as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come loose. Chance for a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Adriano. He has a look up. And Cruyff! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
That's another chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Neymar. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. McAllister. And here's Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Cruyff. Vermeer. And it's Rice. Spread it left. And it's Rashford. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball driven towards the far post.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rice. Cruyff. Cafu is the guilty party there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Neymar, oh, this is a terrific run. Thinks about the shot. Guardiola. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's McAllister. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a searching pass. That's good vision. Could move up a gear here. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Rashford. Messi. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. And this is Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta tries to pass it through. McAllister is always looking to break lines. And it's McAllister. Manchester United finding their passes. He is just and Messi! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper...
There's the shot! And it's in! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. And he was quick to react. And he's well positioned here. Cafu. Showing good feet. Vieira. And here's Messi. Referee's given a throw. That's good play. Cafu proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, super ball. Real chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball over the top. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 19.
And that's the second half started.
Coming on to replace him is
Manchester United do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he cuts out the supply. And this is Messi. Messi touches it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Rashford. To Guardiola. Ambitious ball here. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rice. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And it's McAllister. Cruyff. And now the breakaway. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 9, McAllister. Coming on the field, number 22.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Danny Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Mateus. And this is Pele. Tonali looking for the run. Pele. Cannavaro with a fine tackle. Adriano. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception. Mateus. Cruyff.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Mateus. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. Knocks it into space. Played back in. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Messi. Now it's Pele. What a throw in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 30, Messi. Coming on the field is number 7, Vinicius Junior.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Danny Olmo picks it up out wide. Well, there's the clearance. Stoichkov. Now it's Rashford. Chance here to counter. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's onto this. He slid. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. This to complete the turnaround. it a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Stoichkov! And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is... Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rice. Into the last 5 minutes. Mateus gets a foot in here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Dani Olmo. And that was nowhere near his best. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Tonali. Gets a good foot in there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely weighted ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Now it's Pele. Guardiola. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic
Manchester
atmosphere in the
United
stands. This
against
really is
Manchester
the place to be.
United.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Well, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 19th. It's Adriano!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Maldini. And it's Neymar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vieira. Now it's Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Brilliantly cut out. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. And this is Batistuta. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Guardiola considers his options, and so we have the first set piece of the game. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Cafu, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. He looks to lift. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. And it's Neymar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Looking for the run. Lovely. Adriano! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
McAllister. Iniesta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And it's Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Spread it left. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Dijk cannot be beaten that easily. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be
Guardiola.
1 minute added time.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Now, who's going to be first to this? And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
United, number 19, Ibrahimovic. Number 9, McAllister. Number 30, Messi.
And the action is back underway.
Neymar.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number
Some
8,
really good ball movement. That is a brilliant interception. Chance for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Rice, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rooney, pass is just off target. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Rooney. That's tidy.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Messi. And they win it back again. And Batistuta! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
15,
changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 4.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Adriano. Big chance! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cross into the box. Dani Olmo gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cafu, Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cruyff gets into a good position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. He has found the way through. Dani Olmo, chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira, distributed tidily.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Pelé, nicely spread. Oh, good read. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Van Dijk. Vieira. Now Rooney. Looking for options for movement. And it's Olmo. Knocks it out wide. Cafu. Referee has just said play on.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
And this is
Number
the
8,
big chance.
Rooney.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Didier Drogba. Substitution in progress.
Well, the ball's gone astray, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Showing great feet there. Cafu looking to hit the byline. Climbs up big! 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Drogba. And he's Drogba! They want to be quick to recover this. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rice, it's a searching pass. Oh, it's just a little long. Out of play for a goal kick. That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.